because I really want a copy of this class. And if you're joining us on the replay, I'm Chris Rosima, and this is the Wednesday night education series that we host through New Perspective Oilers, our Facebook group. And tonight is super exciting because I've never done this class before either. 2 weeks ago, I did one I hadn't done before, and I haven't done this one. So we're going to learn a lot together tonight, all about how to love your liver. And in setting all of this up, I have really been quite um, intrigued by all of the things that our liver does and how, if we don't look after it, how it impacts our bodies in different places. So if your metabolism is struggling, if your skin seems kind of muddy and inflamed, if your digestion is sluggish, and if your energy levels are low, then this class is probably for you because your liver is a literal powerhouse when it comes to your overall health. And showing it some love on a daily basis does go a really long way. And as always, it doesn't have to be scary or overwhelming or honestly something that's even hard to do. Because there's all kinds of things we can do simply and easily that help our liver be as healthy as possible. And so in this class, we're going to talk about the many vital roles that your liver plays in keeping your body in balance, like detoxification of harmful substances, regulating our metabolism, and crucially, supporting our immune system. We're going to learn some natural and supportive ways effective ways to support our liver health through lifestyle choices, through essential oils, through supplements, so that you can restore your energy level, your clear skin, and feel absolutely amazing. One of the interesting things about this for me is that when I had my first heart attack and I was going to a Chinese traditional medicine doctor, and he was doing acupuncture with me, he said that in Chinese traditional medicine, when you have heart issues, they work on your liver. So I found that fascinating. All of the acupuncture and everything he did was around supporting my liver. I thought that was just really, really, really interesting. So let's talk about why our livers are important. When it comes to our overall health, our liver actually plays a starring role in keeping us vibrant and thriving. It's really quite an unassuming organ. It is a fascinating organ, but it performs over 500 functions that are essential to our well-being, which is something I really didn't have a sense of how much work that the liver does. Our liver, of course, is our body's natural detoxification powerhouse. About every about every minute, it processes about 1.4 liters of blood, filtering out toxins, metabolizing nutrients, and producing something called bile that aids in our digestion. It's got so many roles in when it comes to our health. Like I said, detoxification, nutrient metabolism, hormone balance, really important for us women at many stages of our life. Immune support, vitamin and mineral storage. And we're going to talk about that, something I was really interested about that I learned putting this together. Our liver is super resilient. We can actually take a piece off of it, give it to donate it to another person, and it will regenerate. But it can get overwhelmed. So signs that your liver might need some support include fatigue or brain fog, digestive issues like bloating, skin problems like acne or kind of a dullness in your skin, hormonal imbalance, and interestingly, difficulty losing weight. And so because our liver works tirelessly for us, we need to show it some consistent love to get better results for it. better digestion, better skin, balanced energy levels. These are just a few of the benefits that we can get if we have a happy liver. And I think for most of us, energy levels and better digestion are really things that we actually come in contact with all the time. Okay, so our liver is a detoxifying powerhouse. It is our body's primary detox organ. It is responsible for filtering and neutralizing toxins, chemicals, and waste products from our blood. So as blood flows through the liver, it's filtered by special cells that actually break down harmful substances and convert them into less toxic forms. And these are either excreted through bile or removed from the body via urine, which I think is very interesting. Our liver also processes medications, alcohol, and actually metabolic byproducts, and ensures that harmful substances don't accumulate and disrupt our body's systems. So we need to support these detoxifying functions so that the liver can help us maintain internal balance and reduce the overall burden of toxins in our body and protect our overall health. And like, as always, if you have any questions, just ask. When our liver is overwhelmed or impaired, its ability to detoxify our body slows down, and that leads to a buildup of toxins that can affect energy, digestion, and immune function, which I think is just really very interesting. Our liver is also essential for breaking down and absorbing the nutrients from food. It manages the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. And it gets the body so that our body gets the fuel that it needs to function efficiently. So if we're not metabolizing those macronutrients, it's no wonder we would feel tired or sluggish. When you consume carbohydrates, your liver processes them and converts them into glucose, which is our body's primary energy source. It regulates our blood sugar levels by storing excess glucose as glycogen and then releases that back into the bloodstream when energy demands increase, such as during exercise or between meals. Very interesting. It works closely with the pancreas. This balancing act of the liver and blood sugar prevents blood sugar spikes and crashes and helps keep our energy steady throughout the day. And the liver is equally important in fat metabolism. It breaks down dietary fats actually into fatty acids, which can be used immediately for energy or stored for later. And the liver produces bile. Now, I don't know, I've heard about bile a lot, but like before, but I never really completely understood what it does. Bile is an essential substance for digesting and absorbing fats in our small intestine. And additionally, it synthesizes cholesterol and lipoproteins, which transport fats through the bloodstream to cells that need them. It's amazing. This organ is absolutely amazing. And protein metabolism is another critical function of the liver. It takes amino acids from the protein that we eat and uses them to build and repair tissues to produce enzymes and to create other important compounds like hormones. And during this process, the liver removes harmful byproducts, such as things like ammonia, and converts that into urea, which is safely excreted through the kidneys. It's an amazing system. Yeah, Lynn?
So when you don't have a gallbladder anymore,
Yeah,
does that put extra pressure on your liver because that's your main bile producer, right?
yeah. I would think it does. And because your gallbladder processes fat,
So
where
so when it's gone, then the liver has to work
the
more.
whole works falls to the liver.
Mm.
Which is why when you get your gallbladder out, they tell you to have a very low fat diet.
Oh, do they?
They do, I think, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
well, my conscience won't let me eat really high fat because of, the pain I had before from if I had anything greasy.
Exactly. Yeah. And yet your body does need healthy fats, your brain especially. So you're in this kind of balancing act place, right? So yeah, it can be quite uh, an effort to figure out balance.
It's
And that's I
amazing.
think, and that's I think what everybody is kind of looking for is how do I balance out my body's current situation and maximize what I can maximize to make me feel as good as possible. It's my whole thing about um, I am not anti-pharmaceutical. I'm on many pharmaceuticals after heart attacks. It's I have come to think of it as um, what I have to do to stay alive. But those pharmaceuticals bring side effects. And so instead of increasing the number of pharmaceuticals that I take, I manage the side effects naturally. And what I have learned over the course of my work here is that many pharmaceuticals create nutrient deficiencies in our body, which leads to the side effects. So I match those nutrient side effects. And so far, I've been very successful at managing some pretty significant side effects without having to increase the amount of pharmaceutical drugs I'm on. I do take quite a lot of supplements. Um, our liver regulates our metabolism. So it is actually the control center for our body's metabolism. We just talked about how it breaks down each macronutrient, carbohydrates, protein, etc., into smaller components that our body can absorb and utilize. But because it breaks down our food, our liver actually plays a big role in metabolism and fat burning. This is a cycle where our habits and our diet actually affect our liver, which then does the metabolizing of our food and the storage and stores our glucose, cholesterol, amino acids to be utilized. Our liver health actually affects our ability to do those things. You can see how this is all really intertwined. And in addition to nutrients and food, the liver actually regulates the metabolism of other important substances, such as cholesterol and hormones. Now, cholesterol is a necessary component of health, and we'll get more into that in a little bit. And the liver is actually the key player for creating, metabolizing, storing, and releasing cholesterol. And these processes are really critical for our health. We need cholesterol to create cell membranes and hormones are absolutely critical. Um, our liver uses cholesterol to make hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and even thyroid hormone, T3 and T4. The liver then regulates hormone levels and breaks down excess hormones to try to keep our body in balance. And we know that our hormones actually really run the show, but that is a topic for another day. We talk a lot about that in other classes. So a healthy liver actually ensures that these metabolic processes run smoothly. And that means that we get the energy that we need, we maintain the balance between all our systems that we need, and it supports cellular repair. So every day cells are dying and cells are being born, and we're recreating the cell health in our body. Um, but the liver is also vital for regulating the blood flow in our body and maintaining proper circulation throughout our bodies. Every minute, approximately 1/4 of your body's blood flows through the liver, where it's filtered and processed. It's like a big laundromat. And this really assures that harmful substances like toxins, bacterias, old blood cells are removed before the blood circulates back to the heart and the rest of the body. And the liver also acts as a blood reservoir, storing significant amounts of blood and releasing it into circulation as needed. And we've all seen that if we've ever had a liver out of an animal, we know how much that they're just bright red and they're just full of blood. This function is particularly important during times of physical stress, injury, or blood loss when the body requires an immediate boost to the blood supply to maintain adequate blood pressure and oxygen delivery to vital organs. But the liver also produces proteins like albumin, which plays a critical role in maintaining the osmotic balance of blood, and ensuring that fluids remain within the vessels and don't leak into surrounding tissues. It also synthesizes clotting factors and prevents excessive bleeding and supports the healing process when injuries do occur. So really, the liver is like this amazing, super important organ that is essential for maintaining balanced and efficient blood flow. And when our liver becomes compromised, whether by disease or toxin or lifestyle factors, its ability to regulate circulation can diminish, potentially leading to issues like fluid retention, blood clotting disorders, reduced oxygen delivery to tissues. So these are all the reasons why supporting liver function is crucial in order to ensure optimal blood flow and overall circulatory health, among all the other things, detoxification wise. And this is what I just thought was so fascinating. We are actually hearing more and more about how vitamins and minerals actually, that like the storage of them in our body plays a role in every area of our health. And the liver is actually a key player in this storage of vitamins and minerals. Our liver acts like a natural reservoir for essential vitamins and minerals in our body. It stores fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K, as well as B12. Many of you have known someone who's B12 deficient and has to go for shots. Pernicious anemia. And it stores all of those so that you have a steady supply of them when you need them. And these nutrients actually play critical roles in everything from bone health to vision to immune support and energy production. I have become a huge proponent in the last couple of years of additional vitamin D supplementation, even in summer, for anyone in the Northern Hemisphere where we don't actually get that much sunlight. And then when we do get sunlight, we go out with sunscreen on or sunglasses on. We are not producing the vitamin D that we used to, like when I was a kid and, half naked on a beach as a little girl, running around, no sunscreen, just in the light all the time. But it also, minerals are also key in the liver. It stores iron, as we all know. The one thing that a liver smells like is iron. Copper is also stored in the liver. And iron is for oxygen transport in the blood, while copper helps to maintain healthy connective tissues and supports enzyme function. And so by managing these vitamin and mineral reserves, our liver ensures that our body has the resources it needs to carry out its day-to-day functions. It's kind of like a bank. I kind of think of it like a bank. It's got all these stores in it, and if your body needs something, it can come and withdraw what it needs. And stress is very hard on these stores. The cortisol flood in your body, the hormone cortisol, demands drastic amounts of vitamins and minerals to move your body out of danger. And chronic cortisol levels depletes those things pretty significantly. And there are many ways of adding these vitamins and minerals to our routine, but my actual favorite is the Ningxia Red. And it is really good for our liver because it is a nutrient-dense superfruit drink. Packed with antioxidants and amino acids and trace minerals, all of which can be stored in the liver. Ningxia Red actually helps reduce oxidative stress and helps our body be flooded with vitamins and minerals. It's one of the reasons, it's the nourishment that your liver actually craves. Let's talk a bit about cholesterol, because what we were taught a long time ago about cholesterol and what we're being taught now about cholesterol are very different things. Our liver plays a central role in managing cholesterol. It is an essential fat in our body. Our body needs cholesterol to build cells, produce hormones, and aid our digestion. And while cholesterol is often associated with diet, the majority of cholesterol is actually produced by our liver. And our liver works hard to carefully balance cholesterol levels to ensure our body has enough of it to function while preventing excess that could lead to health issues. Now, sidebar, this is in the majority of the population, depending on your genetics. Some people have a genetic predisposition to a much higher level of cholesterol. So there's two types of cholesterol that our liver actually produces. LDL, which is low density lipoprotein, often labeled the bad cholesterol. LDL actually carries cholesterol to cells that need it. But when the levels are too high, it can build up in arteries. And there is really a debate about healthy levels of LDL, but we know that we don't want it to be too high. What my cardiologist and my internal medicine doctor have all told me now is it's the ratio between low density lipoproteins and high density lipoproteins, which are known as the good cholesterol. High density lipoprotein transports excess cholesterol back to our liver. So LDL takes it out, HDL brings it back, and that when it comes back to the liver, it is broken down and eliminated from the body. The liver uses cholesterol to produce bile, which is the substance essential for digesting and absorbing fats. And this process is key for nutrient absorption, but also helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels in the body. When your liver becomes burdened by poor diet, toxins, unhealthy lifestyle habits, alcohol use, things like that, its ability to regulate cholesterol can actually falter. So here's where we start to get the breakdown of the tremendous machine. And while we do need cholesterol in our bodies, we have to keep a healthy balance in all things. Balance is the ultimate goal here. So we can keep ourselves healthy and thriving. And our liver, crazily enough, is actually our first line of defense when it comes to our immune system. Our liver filters our blood to catch filter and neutralize harmful pathogens like bacteria and viruses and toxins before they can spread through our body. And special immune cells in the liver, called Kupffer cells, patrol for invaders and help destroy them. So it helps our immune system remain vigilant and effective. All that in done in the liver. I had no idea about this part with the liver. I didn't realize its impact on our immune system. And our liver produces proteins that are critical for immune function, and complement proteins to them. These aid in identifying and attacking harmful microbes, supporting our body's natural inflammatory response to infections. And healthy liver ensures that all of these immune pieces fit together seamlessly. And that means that you are protected from disease and recover quickly when exposed and don't fall prey to chronic inflammation, which can compromise our immunity, which can also trigger cholesterol problems. Inflammation is one of those things, one of those new things that they have started to realize impacts how our cholesterol functions in our body. When your liver is overwhelmed by poor diet, by toxins, by alcohol, or by stress, its ability to support our immune system actually tanks. And it can leave us vulnerable to infections and slow our recovery time. And you'll see some people have the exact same virus. Some people it will linger for a long time. Other people it will run course in 3 to 7 days. Even a common cold. Very different responses to people. So what our goal is to support our liver through mindful choices so that we can enhance the detoxification, but also fortify our immune defenses and create a strong foundation for our overall well-being. So here is some really cool habits that you can incorporate in your day that can help support your liver. Add antioxidant-rich foods. Just I'm gonna sneeze. Like goji berries, which is the wolfberry in Ningxia Red, turmeric, and green tea. All of those things help to reduce inflammation in your body. As much as possible, try to avoid processed foods and opt for more whole, nutrient-dense meals to ease the workload of your liver. Practice stress relieving techniques like yoga or meditation or forest bathing or grounding, any kinds of those things where you can physically feel your body relaxing. You can use things like lavender, frankincense, and valor during these to help increase the relaxation and lengthen the time that you feel it. You can also use those oils to trigger that relaxation when you use it in a way that you have trained your brain. There's a whole treatment modality called aroma freedom technique that teaches you how to use essential oils to train your brain to react in a certain way when it smells them. It's a fascinating thing. You can stay hydrated with really good, clean water, and hopefully your water has minerals in it. Mine on the coast is very soft.
Oh,
So one of the best things to do is just to plunk a little grain of Himalayan pink salt or some other low processed salt into water to kind of replace some of those minerals. Or we're going to talk about Young Living's mineral essence drops, and that helps to keep our liver functioning efficiently. Okay, so let's talk about a few things that we can do and some products that Young Living has that really focus on liver support. So there are some supplements called Juva Cleanse and Juva Power. Anything with a Juva in the name is a liver focused supplement. There's also a couple of oils with a Juva in the name. That is for daily liver nourishment and support. Ningxia Red, of course, and golden turmeric are great for inflammation, which is not a friend to your liver. Inflammation is bad. And it can flood your body with antioxidants that can help your liver fight off free radical damage. Again, drink clean water with mineral essence, salt packets, and minerals, and move your body. People don't realize how much our whole system relies on our body moving to release hormones, which then create a cascade of processes through our body. A quick word about our turmeric supplement. It's called golden turmeric, and its active compound in turmeric is called curcumin, which is a super powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. And it has been widely studied. You Google curcumin, you will get lots and lots of studies on its ability to reduce inflammation at a molecular level, and blocks the activity of certain inflammatory enzymes. So it blocks those enzymes so well that it blocks them as well as conventional non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, so NSAIDs. If you've ever been on an NSAID for inflammation, curcumin supplements can do the exact same thing without all the stomach issues. And those NSAIDs and over-the-counter pain medications are also really, really hard on your liver. Maybe not on a one-off, but if you are having to take them on an ongoing basis, they are really, really hard on your liver. And golden turmeric has all of these benefits, plus it has the scientists at Young Living have created a process to have the turmeric absorb better than any other turmeric supplement out there. So you are getting all of that power in your body and not losing it. And it's infused with essential oils, of course, as all Young Living supplements are, because the molecular size of essential oils is so small that it can carry things into a cell. And it tastes delicious. It's really delicious. I make golden milk out of it. It's fantastic. Before bed, wow, it's just like beautiful. Well, but your healthy liver loves a healthy diet. So there's a lot that you can do with diet to nourish your liver. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula are rich in chlorophyll, which helps flush out toxins. Beets and carrots are actually packed with antioxidants and support bile production. Garlic and onions, their sulfur compounds actually boost detoxification enzymes. And we have actually a supplement that has sulfur, organic sulfur in it, sulfurzyme.
Mhm.
Excellent for detoxification. Healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and seeds provides some essential fatty acids that the liver requires to be supported. Of course, antioxidants, we've already talked about them because we want to protect ourselves from oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. And lemon. Lemon, if you add lemon vitality, like lemon oil, to your water to stimulate your liver function and to aid digestion, there's actually a whole liver cleanse that focuses on you drinking water, the magic master what is it called? The master cleanse focuses on you drinking lots of lemon water with cayenne pepper in it. It aids your liver function and your digestion. If you have acid reflux, one of the best things you can do is to drink lemon water, which seems kind of weird because you're adding acid to something that seems to be bigger acid, but it changes the balance in your gut. And the vitamin C in lemon also helps the liver produce enzymes essential for detoxification. Um, and if you're thinking about anything in detoxification, there's nothing better than Ningxia Red. It is absolutely amazing. It's got blueberries and cherries and pomegranate and wolfberry, and it also contains lemon, orange, and yuzu essential oils. It is amazing. It is one of the highest antioxidant rated products out there based on the ORAC scale, which is how they measure the fruits and vegetables antioxidant value. And it has especially high levels of antioxidants such as zeaxanthin, which your liver loves, and lutein, which your eyes love. And then there's also the Juva Power and Juvatone supplements that you can take. And Juva Power is a combination of spinach and rice and beets and essential oils that helps promote some gentle cleansing and healthy liver function. So if you were wanting to start on a mild liver cleanse, that would be where you would start with Juva Power. And then its sidekick, Juvatone, is a tablet that pairs some phytonutrients and essential oils that actually help strengthen your liver. They're nice together. Um, One of the most powerful and simple things that you can do for your liver is to drink lots and lots of clean water. It is essential to your liver because it helps flush out toxins. And without enough hydration, these toxins can linger in your body, making your liver work harder. It helps produce bile because bile is essential for breaking down fats and aiding digestion. Water helps reduce the burden on your liver. And when your body is dehydrated, your kidneys struggle to filter waste. So the burden then moves to your liver. And then absorb nutrients. Water is essential to break down and transport nutrients in our body. Um, and even if though you drink enough plain water, you can actually still be dehydrated because you need water with minerals like sodium and selenium and zinc and quite a few other trace minerals. And this is why salt packets and electrolytes have become so popular because you can drink a lot of water and still be dehydrated. But we have a better option than those, and it's called mineral essence. And it is different from other mineral supplements out there because it contains ionic minerals, which is minerals in their broken apart form, which means that they're readily available and absorbed quickly, and they don't have to be broken down in your gut. They're kind of pre-digested almost. So what I do is I take that, I put some of the mineral essence into my Ningxia for the morning and some essential oils, and I drink it that way because then I have it all in at once. And honestly, mineral essence doesn't taste the best. Some people rub it on their feet because it minerals absorb. If you're soaking your feet in Epsom salts, you're soaking your feet in minerals because Epsom salt is magnesium. It's a mineral. So you can absorb minerals through your skin as well. Some people put it in their bath. I like to get it internally, so I put it in my Ningxia. I can't taste it that way because it really is kind of yucky, kind of like Buckley's syrup. Tastes terrible, but it works. And the simplest way overall to help your liver is to move your body. Exercise improves circulation. It gives the liver a fresh supply of oxygen-rich blood. It floods your body in very good hormones, and it helps your liver perform essential detoxification tasks more efficiently. Movement also stimulates our lymphatic system, which helps in the removal of toxins and metabolic waste that your liver processes. Um, and it also, of course, exercise plays a big role in maintaining a healthy weight, which is crucial for your liver health. Excess fat, particularly around the abdomen, puts an extra strain on the liver and reduces its ability to function. So by staying active, you can regulate your metabolism, reduce your fat accumulation, and support your liver's overall health. It again, it's about balance because we're not talking about intense CrossFit games or anything or massive strength building workouts. We're talking about gentle movement. We're talking about yoga. We're talking about walking. We're talking about just regular gardening, even, and activities that stimulate the core, such as twists in yoga or diaphragmatic breathing, Pilates, those can gently massage your liver, which encourages better blood flow and bile production. My massage therapist I used to have would often, when I was laying on the back, do a slight lift massage to try to get things moving. So here's some things that you can do right now. Zena, we had this before, didn't we? She's very chatty during these classes. Hey, girl, you got no babies coming. So a couple of things that you can do to give your liver some love through movement. Jump. When you wake up in the morning, jump up and down. This do it 100 times. This stimulates lymphatic flow. Like literally, it gets the flow flowing and gets your blood circulating. Go for a walk. I like to go for a walk without technology. I don't like to listen to a podcast or listen to music or anything. I like going and being in nature sounds because I really do think that resets your scale as well. It resets your nervous system because we get so much noise in our lives, whether it's work noise like tractors and cars and airplanes. I just remember the first couple of days when the pandemic shut the world down, how quiet everything was. It was unbelievably calm. Do some twisting. Do some simple twists. You don't have to be super flexible. Just do some twists. Get your body rotating a bit. And whatever you do, just get started. Just get started on something. It's any fitness level can start on something, whether it's even sitting in a chair and doing toe touches. And here's a couple of things that we can do to get rid of stuff that is not great for our liver. Because our liver's main job is to process and eliminate harmful substances from our body. So when alcohol or refined sugars and environmental toxins build up, our liver gets overwhelmed. And we all know that alcohol is one of the liver's biggest challenges. Hey, everybody's singing. Hey, Zena. Shh, shh. Come here. Come here, girl. Hey. When we
Sassy.
oh, you have no idea. This week she's finally started to come back to her own self. Hey, come here.
It's so funny because the last one, every time you talk, she answered back. Eh?
Well, and she went into labor the very next day.
That's right. Yeah,
So I think you're right. I think she was like, "Oh, things are moving."
that's right.
Yeah. But alcohol, let's go back to alcohol. It is one of our liver's biggest challenges. It really forces our liver to prioritize breaking down alcohol over every other vital function that it's supposed to be doing. Alcohol takes precedence when it's in our body, which means that other things get deprioritized. Sugar, particularly refined ones, also place a really heavy burden on our liver. And when you consume high amounts of sugar, your liver converts the excess sugar or the excess calories into fat. And this process can contribute to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is a condition that compromises the ability of the liver to function. And similarly, processed foods laden with additives, colorants, artificial chemicals introduce unnecessary toxins into our body that make the liver work harder to eliminate. And then, of course, environmental toxins and pollutants, pesticides, and household chemicals further complicate matters. It is unbelievable and kind of mind-boggling the amount of environmental toxins in our household cleaning supplies. If you buy them from the supermarket, you're very likely bringing things into the house that are negatively impacting your liver. So by reducing exposure to these substances, you allow your liver to actually work more efficiently and focus on what matters most, making sure your body is balanced and healthy. So here's some things. Drink some water. Replace sugary treats with natural sweet fruits like berries or apples. Opt for sweeteners like honey and maple syrup, which also have trace minerals in both of them. Opt for organic produce, which is reducing your pesticide exposure. Use your Thieves fruit and veggie wash to remove pesticide residue from your produce. I just watched a video on this new spray that they're using called a peel. I think it's a peel. And it's to help the fruit last longer, and it's sprayed on everything apparently. And it's really not a good thing to have in your body. So washing your fruit and vegetables with fruit and veggie wash, which uses essential oils to remove all of that stuff. That and most produce is also sprayed with anti-mold sprays and anti-mildew sprays. Limit your alcohol consumption or eliminate it altogether, which is better. And you'd be amazed at what no alcohol for 30 days can do to help your liver reset itself. Use natural cleaning products and plant-based personal care items to remove your toxin exposure in your environment. And consider a castor oil liver pack. I got me and both girls in our family these castor oil packs for Christmas this past year, and it's amazing. You put the castor oil on this. It's kind of like a big bandage thing, and you tie it around your waist, and you sleep with it on for the night. And all that castor oil sinks into your body and into your liver, and helps support your liver's regeneration and detox functions. It feels amazing. I love castor oil. There's a lot of great information out there. I think Healthy Haven is where I got mine, and it's a Canadian store. But you must buy castor oil that comes in a glass bottle because it will leach the toxins out of plastic, and always look for it to be hexane free. And so by making some of these small choices, small changes in your life, you can really increase your vitality and help your liver to help you feel so much better. My favorite liver support products, the Juva Power and Juvatone combo, Ningxia Red. If you do nothing else for yourself, I feel Ningxia Red is the thing that you do. Everything else comes after, because you get your cells healthy and flooded with nutrition with the Ningxia Red, and then you can figure out what else you need after that. Golden turmeric, if you have lots and lots of inflammation, especially if you have things like arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or Crohn's, or any of those inflammatory autoimmune disorders, golden turmeric is amazing. The GLF essential oil blend, gallbladder, liver, I can't remember what the F is for, supports your gallbladder and your liver. And you can either put that on your body or put it in a capsule and take it as a dietary supplement. And then detoxifying, which is one of the digestive enzymes that Young Living has. We have about 5 different digestive enzymes. Detoxifying is a supplement that actually helps support the metabolism of macronutrients and daily detoxification. Grapefruit essential oil helps boost metabolism and supports detoxification. Rosemary essential oil is fantastic for promoting circulation and supports liver regeneration. Lemon, like we talked about, lemon helps keep the liver alkaline and is very, very good for your gut. And then Juva Cleanse, which is an essential oil, which you can add to your castor oil when doing a castor oil pack to just give an extra boost to your castor oil support of your liver. And as always, I like to tell everybody in every class, these changes do not happen overnight. We didn't get here in 10 days. We're not getting out of here in 10 days. It takes at least 60 to 90 days to notice real sustained change in our health. So if you're going to commit to doing something like supporting your liver better, if that is the process in your body that you really want to focus on, plan on doing 90 days of whatever it is that you choose to do, so that you can really give your body a chance to get used to the new habits and to regenerate some of the damage that you have potentially done. So if you're going to do 90 days anyway, you might as well put everything on loyalty rewards, which is a subscription program, and get spendable points back. So every time you do a loyalty order, I do a loyalty order every month, and for the first 3 months, you get 10% of that value of that order back in spendable points that you can buy something else with. And then at month 4 to month 24, you get 20% of a loyalty order value back in points. And after 24 months, at month 25, you get 25% back. So I've been doing this for about 49 months now. So I am at the 25% back. So every month when I order my wellness box, my loyalty rewards come back at 25% of the value of my order. I spent 2024, all but the last 2 months, I used my loyalty points to get all of my Ningxia for free. I just paid shipping.
Wow.
So it is an incredibly generous program. And when you are new, when the second month's loyalty order processes, you also get a dewdrop diffuser for free. So it just is a great program. And if you're going to commit to 90 days to trying to get your system that you want to focus on functioning properly, you might as well take the benefits out of it. You can cancel it at any time. You can change everything in the order every month. You can change the date that the order processes on. It's super flexible and really, really quite valuable for you to do. And also, any new member signing up for Young Living, and I know neither of you are new, but people watching this later might be. New member bonuses, you get 10% off your first order as well. So it's really quite a generous and encouraging program to help you get started on sorting out whatever health issues you want, whatever strength you want to give back to your body. So that is our class for tonight. If you want to order watching later, just scan this QR code with your phone and it will take you right to my webpage and you can have a look around. Some of these products, most of the Juvas and the detoxifying are only available through the US store because they've not made it through the Canadian Health Canada process yet. But it's very easy to get those sent to you from the US store. And they are no more expensive with exchange when you order it that way than it would be if it was in the Canadian store. It's all factored in when it comes to the Canadian store. So that is the class for tonight. Got any questions?
I do.
Cool.
But it doesn't really have to do with the liver per se, but
Yeah.
on like when I got my order last time,
Mhm.
the writing on the bottles are so small for my 68-year-old eyes.
Yep.
I had to take a picture and enlarge it. Is there a place on the
Yep.
website that tells you?
If you go to the oil, if you go to the actual product page, there should be more information that you can blow up, like that you can open up.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have a link where you can get a full product information sheet, and they're working towards having everything with that, but
Okay.
not everything has the singular product information sheet. But they should have all of the information about what, like if you were looking at an oil, what's in the oil. There are a couple of really good apps that you can also get that help explain the different products. There's one from a place called Seeds of Time, Thyme, and it is called, hold on, let me tell you what it's called. Uh, oh, it's just called Essential Oils. Hold on a second, let me see what it's called.
It was mostly how long I could take it.
Oh, that
And
should all be on the
those.
website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I could read one of them and I can't remember if it was the enzymes because I was taking the enzymes and something else for my cranky belly.
So typically the enzymes you can take twice a day at the biggest meals.
Yeah,
Typically
that's what I was doing. And I think it was the one that said take no more than 7 days or something.
oh, so you were on like one of the detox ones maybe. Because I know that it
No,
said Essential Times 4 you can take all the time, every day.
I think these are the ones that had 2 different capsules
Yeah,
per
that's
day.
Essential Times 4.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the one that said
No,
don't
you can
take it
take
on
that every
Sunday.
single day for as long as you want.
Maybe it was one of the other things I was
Might have
taking.
been. Yeah. Yeah.
It worked anyways.
Cool. But yeah, the digestive enzymes typically you can take continuously.
Okay.
The thing about digestive enzymes is like a lot of things, we lose the ability to produce enough as we age. So the older we get, which is why the older we get, the more likely we're to have things like um, um, GERD or acid reflux or bloating because we literally don't produce enough enzymes.
It's something I've always sort of battled with, but
Yeah,
in spurts.
yeah, yeah. Most women I know have digestive struggles. And I don't know if it's a hormonal thing or if it's, I don't know.
That alkaline stuff was kind of yummy. It reminded me of like Eno or something.
It absolutely, you breathe it up your nose, it makes you sneeze.
Well, I wanted to drink it while it was bubbly because I like bubbly things, but it
Yeah,
made me wait for 20 minutes. It's like, whoa.
yeah. I love it. I find that that really does change my whole digestion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super easy to take.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
and I've totally given up having things like Tums or anything because I just pop one of those in some water and down it, and in minutes I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and the digestive enzymes I found have been a really good combination for
Mm-hmm.
feeling like I'm full all the time. Just that kind of that like, oof, I
Yep.
haven't eaten that much, but I just feel blue.
See, that's how I was before Christmas when I talked to you about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like I would eat this much food and it was just like, okay, I'm totally full.
yeah,
And then I'd have to walk around, try to, to get,
yeah, yeah. I find if we're going for sushi, I have to have extra enzymes because I don't process that volume of protein, I guess, as
oh,
well as I used to. Yeah, yeah.
uh, okay.
Any questions, Wendy? Are you okay? You're good?
I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thanks, ladies, for joining me. If you have
That
any
was,
questions, pop me a note. What? Oh,
that
Lynn?
was so interesting.
Yeah.
Like
It was.
all kinds of stuff. I had no idea the liver
I,
was like this super organ.
I know.
Like,
Like, I was floored by some of the stuff. Like, all I could think of was, I know several women who have B12 deficiencies, and now I'm only thinking was, you need to support your liver. Never occurred to me that B12 would be a liver issue.
yeah, it's
So,
amazing.
very, very cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will post the replay of this in both of my places on my website and on my YouTube channel. Feel free to share it with friends if you want. If you know anybody who is struggling, send them the link to the video. It's probably the easiest way to get them to learn about it, very casually.
Yep.
And we'll see you again in February.
You bet. Give the
Okay.
puppies a pat.
I will. Good
Okay.
night.
See ya.
Bye.